This is Beyond the Veil with Norman Meredith.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Veil. Today's the bonus episode where we're going to talk about shadows. And I'm your host, Norman, with my co-host and producer, Ed. Give a shout out to Ed, folks.
Hello.
There's Ed sitting in the background.
That's right.
All right, we're going to talk about shadows tonight because a couple of weeks ago, Ed had an occurrence happen at his home. He had a shadowy intruder cross his driveway. We're going to attempt to show you a video. It's about a 5 to 6 second video clip of a shadowy apparition going across his driveway.
And let me tell you one thing really quick. Is so I sent it to Norm right away. I'm like, dude, you gotta check this out. This is wild, man. And it was like, 3 a.m. and it went off. My phone dings and the whole bit. And I'm just like, hey, I don't know why this isn't working, but rather why it's not working, but why this is happening. And so I sent it to him, and then mine only remembers so much time,
right?
On my card, and then it reset, and then he sent it back to me like through an Android, and then like this whole bit. It's like, oh my gosh, like this stuff is. So anyway, it's a little bit grainy, but check this out. There it was. It's gonna loop right now, right there. It was enough movement for my AI on my camera to pick it up. And I don't know what that could possibly be.
Was it a cloudy night?
No.
Clear night?
No. It's just boom, right there.
No moon or anything?
I mean, the moon was probably there, but I don't know the phase of what it was. But it was just wild, man, because like in the original video, it's so much darker. It's not like it's
on my phone, it's darker.
Yeah, it's not like it's gray or you can see the pavement.
Right.
It's like a hole.
Yeah.
Like pixels missing kind of thing.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I mean, a lot of times we assume we put shadows with spiritual creatures, but I wonder if it just, in a sense, it's not a living entity itself.
It was what
being a creature.
What freaks me out is
it set off your alarm.
It made the camera move.
Yeah.
It was enough to make it move.
Yeah.
And that's
scary.
Unexplainable. I don't know.
There's got to be some substance to the shadow in order to do that. I mean, what else do you explain it? I mean,
I can't.
It had presence.
Yeah. And it was dark. It was like dark.
Mm-hmm.
It was. This video just doesn't do it the justice it deserves, right?
Mm-hmm.
There.
Well, it's like
I wish I had the original.
Well, it's like last year we did a video clip at a upstate hospital of a shadow crossing an emergency entrance, and there was nobody there, just a shadow.
Yeah, I think that was in the same episode that sphere of like light or electricity or something was going across a railroad track. I think that was the same episode. Like you could see it, like the railroad tracks going that,
maybe
like across a ball of something.
Yeah. I mean, we all have fear of the dark in some way, shape, or form. Some people don't, some people do. Have you ever, growing up, had a problem with the dark?
No, I didn't. Not really. I kind of preferred it.
Yeah.
But that was me.
Yeah.
I was a weird kid. Still am.
But, darkness, because it's dark, you can't see nothing. You don't see nothing. That's the point. You don't know what's there or not there. And then you start hearing things, creaks, cracks, sounds that don't make sense. Sometimes maybe smells, and it just throws you off.
Mm-hmm.
That you think that there's something there, the fear itself just brings it up. I'm going to read a thing about mysterious shadows here I've got on my laptop. It says, mysterious shadows can refer to paranormal shadow people, a character in media, or a literary trope for children's fear. It represents an unexplained, often humanoid, dark silhouette that triggers fear, investigation, or supernatural speculation.
Mm-hmm.
Common interpretations include Jason's Impact Quest NPC, a thriller book, or paranormal sightings. Paranormal supernatural. Shadow people are described as or believed to be personal beings, black masses that resemble human shadows, often interpreted as spirits or sprites. Why do I have spirits or spirits? Okay. Media and games, Jason's Impact, Beyond Time, Fallout. These all have shadow people in it. I'm not going to go in. Literary stories, The Mysterious Shadow, a book about a child investigating a strange shadow. Real life imagery, images that often blur or abstract silhouettes to evoke mystery. Kids' Fears, a popular narrative in children's mistaking everyday objects for scary figures, such as a kitten creating a shadow that may look like a monster. You ever seen a shadow and it looked wrong
Yes.
and it just threw you?
Several times.
I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Shadows just hold a weird phenomenon about them. I mean, show one of these pictures that we're talking about with,
Yeah, for sure.
like shadow people and that.
Like this.
Like this. If you've seen something like this, hooded, cloaked figure, you see no definition to it. You see eyes these are white eyes or maybe yellow, hard to say, but they're there, and it may give off an aura of, fear or intimidation, enough to make you go, what am I doing here and why am I here type thing. So it's like letting our imaginations run wild because we don't know what's going to happen next. We can't see it. There's no light, no definition.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it's carrying something or it's not carrying something. You don't know if it's holding a weapon in its hand or not. You don't know if it's got claws on its hand or talons or what. It's just...
Check this one out.
Okay.
I found something here you might find interesting. This person walks in their house. It's a lady. She's got a little shopping cart, probably a jockey lot or whatever. But if you look at the tile in the hallway there on the right, watch it.
Yeah, somebody walked by.
What is that? That's crazy, man.
Somebody might say that was a spirit walking in the house.
Yeah. It's wild, dude.
A lot of encounters are like that where people see spirits. I mean, we lived in a house where we used to see a brown shadow running around. Sometimes as a ball and sometimes as a person. We tuned that to be my grandfather who'd passed away because he used to wear tan a lot.
I'm trying to get to this one portion.
Okay.
Right here.
What we got?
What is that? Why are things moving? They're shadows, but that one was a white shadow on a black bottle. I don't know, man. There's so many things that you can observe, and it's just, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. It's just weird. And you pick, and now that everybody has got a camera, like somewhere, you pick it up all the time now. And it's shared all over the place. So it makes it more normalized.
Yeah.
And people try to either find, I think when it normalizes, it's polemic and it makes you go one way or the other. Either it's scientifically explained or it's spiritually discerned.
Or the third, they throw out saying it's AI.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people nowadays, with the advent of AI creation programs, will ask that question. Did someone manipulate this image in order to garner views? Because being on the internet now, popularity on the internet is important to some people. So if they can create something and garner views, that makes them feel important.
Right.
And it's why, like I said, we try to question some things on the show when it comes to images or events or even video clips.
So let's watch this last one really, really quick.
Okay.
I may have to change. I don't know if it's going to let me. Yeah, it's got to be this way. So this is one that we want to check out. It's a little wild.
All right.
Here we go. It's like someone standing in front of her watching her,
Yeah,
you know, and it
Yeah.
goes from one side to the other.
I see that.
I don't know, man. That's freaking weird.
No, so is it? So, what are your thoughts, folks? Is this a spirit, an entity, or is it something totally else? Is this something from like a multiverse coming through that's trying to observe, or what? I mean,
I don't know.
as a kid, sometimes just the way a shadow looked would scare the heck out of me as a kid, because a lot of times some of the houses I lived back in New York were old and creaky.
Mm-hmm.
And just hearing a scribbling noise or a crack the wrong way, and you look up and you see this shadow or something, was enough to put fear into you.
100%.
And if you actually see the thing casting the shadow, sometimes that could put the fear into you as well.
Yeah.
I mean, in the case with Ed's object, we have no idea what caused it. I mean, really, you think about this thing, it was kind of huge. What, maybe 6 feet across?
Yeah. It's pretty
6
big.
foot diameter, like a ball?
It's pretty big, man.
So it was like saying maybe a mini UFO flew over his house. But I can't see that. I mean, where it flashed, it seemed like it was more ground based. You know, something, entity or something came through his yard. That's the only thing I can say. What are your thoughts, folks? I mean, you've seen this video and all that, and you've maybe had encounters. I know people have encounters. Give us your thoughts on what you think these may be. And I'm going to let you think about that. We're going to leave it off here. Well, I got any more pictures to show?
Yeah, we've got stuff like this.
Yeah, it's just like
just shadow people, and then your regular Shutterstock.
yeah, it's
stuff.
like a nightmare there where you start seeing things. You know, these are things of nightmare. A lot of times the shadows, but what is making it go bump? And do you believe? Tell me about what your encounters are with shadows or shadow people. So think about that and let us know. We're going to cut it off here and want to tell you thanks again from the crew here at Beyond the Veil, and hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I say, it was a short bonus episode. Hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing you next week when we do the next episode of Beyond the Veil.